The Majority Leader.
Mr. President, I move to proceed to calendar number 168, H.R. 5371.
The clerk will report the motion.
Motion to proceed to calendar number 168, H.R. 5371, an act making continuing appropriations and extensions for fiscal year 2026 and for other purposes.
Mr. President, I suggest the absence of quorum.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Also Brooks.
I want to make clear, this expiration is only about the expanded temporary COVID subsidies. So everybody else that depends upon the subsidy for Obamacare, I want to make very clear to them that the premium subsides for individuals and families under 400% of the federal poverty level that existed prior to COVID are permanent law, and those people will not be affected because that permanent law is not being changed by anything that we're debating here today. Permanent law, no change for those under 400% of poverty. Now, Mr. President, writing health care policy is our job, meaning the senators' jobs and House of Representatives' job. However, every one of us in this body knew that this deadline that we're talking about was approaching, and we had already made plans to address the policy issues later in the year.
I have no idea, Mr. President, what's going to happen here today, but I know this. There is enough time to talk about good ways to lower the cost of health care, particularly for this population that it has to make benefit decisions right now, lower these costs, implement this, and get our government back open. I hope that people will give serious consideration to what my colleague, Senator Cassidy, and others have talked about in this very important area of driving down the cost of care. I thank the President, and I yield the floor.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.